What up, Hutch? Hold on, buddy. Hold on, I fucked up. 1 second. Almost done here. I feel like I'm missing somebody in our shout out here. All right, you guys and girls. That took a while. Hold on, let me 2 people in this motherfucker. I know this is an awkward time. awkward time. Alrighty, and last but not least, alright, now I think we're officially done here. So I had a lot to set up. Had to move my music shits over. Let's move this down here. Now I usually have this on this side. Let's go. This could all be one. Alright, as soon weird, my OBS is being weird. My OBS won't shrink past a certain size. Funny. Alrighty, you guys. Welcome. 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 Hold on here. Let me see something real quick. Because... well, I mean, because this could work. This can be fine. Actually, this is going to be fine. This is going to be fine. So I added a new screen to my setup here, and now I have my OBS isn't set up in the right screen now, so I need to edit this. Probably can't edit it now, so if I have to see view status, edit, transition, file. Does anybody know settings? Real quick, hold on. Video. Okay, for some, that's fantastic. Oh well, I don't need it. I don't need it to be like this. Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to switch my OBS main screen to the screen that's in front of me and not hanging above my head. So, oh Jesus, is there anybody want to quickly do this? Anybody? 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 Probably not. Let's see here. One last try, and if I cannot get this, I'll just deal with me looking up the entire day. Man, yeah, I cannot find it. How to change my main screen on OBS. Oh well. It just makes it so my head is, I'm looking up, you know. It's not ideal for my neck. But it's doable, so. Let's see if I add another scene. Oh well. I'm gonna deal without it. I'm just gonna be dealing with. Oh, I got it. Finally. Whew. Okay. Now, okay, we're cool. We good now, boys and girls. Finally. Took a little digging, but we finally got it. So let's go to here. Bullet charts rolling. We're rolling now. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. I don't need this here, so I'm gonna move this up here as well. Then I don't need you. You are together. My Forex. I don't know why my OBS won't shrink past a certain size though, which is very strange to me. It just won't go get smaller than this. What it is right here. It's very strange. So I'm just gonna have to do this. Okay. Now let's just transition y'all to the main screen. What is this? Okay. So let's transition. Welcome. Welcome. This is your boy Satoshi Heavy. Coming to you live. It is 4:30 p.m. Just past the magical hour. I mean the magical the magical hour, I guess. 10 minutes past. So, what's up? What is happening in the market? What the hell? It looks like a shit ton of people just got destroyed last night. I mean, I was expecting late shorters to get destroyed. I was just wondering when. When exactly? Looking at all of our notes here. Okay, now I could officially exit out of my YouTube live here. Okay, that's officially done. Boom, 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 boom. 997151. What? You son of a gun. Okay. Anyways. Let's open up the Bitcoin chart since Bitcoin's the big one we've been watching. And just riding our entire life off of. Um, all my notes previously from RSI are holding true. What's crazy now is, remember how I said as soon as we get into this green channel on RSI, we move, right? We move. Look what happened here. Notice how we didn't, we almost got in there, but we couldn't, and so we didn't move. We canceled that. We fell down, created this bullish divergence, but as soon as we got in this, we flew. We flew. Absolutely flew. But what's also crucial is that we held this trend line coming from way back when. It's a channel trend line from way back when. Way back when. But all these factors are, you have to pay attention to. What is really concerning, what the bulls need to do is sustain this bottom red trend line as well as this green area. Falling out of this red will make it very bearish. You saw last time when we fell out of the red here, it was pretty terrible. This red zone is a zone of just like the last zone of support in terms of RSI reading. Let's dive into the actual chart. The reason why I'm looking at Bitcoin too first is because there's a discrepancy in a count on Ethereum. And we'll go over that right now as well. Just bear with me. Hit all our targets. Did I hit all our targets? Yes, it did. A little off on time. A big move did happen there. So this 3-4 is part of this leg and sell, so this is more like this actually. Let me fix this. This is for high. Let's just double check this, make sure I'm on the right count. Okay, so just making, I'm trying to figure out where 4 ended. I'm trying to make it so it matches up with Ethereum time frame wise. Yeah, I think it's Bitcoin put in a WXY while Ethereum put in a triangle. So this was Bitcoin's WXY, Ethereum. I'm just going over old notes, but quick E overshoots the boundary. Quick, really hard denial, you know, really hard. Let's get that little back. A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that matches up with this ending point here. So this works for Bitcoin. Now let's get back into Bitcoin. This is also larger. Get this. Alrighty. So let's go over the bull count first. The bull count's what we've been following and tracking this entire time. Bull count says ABC in green. Here's get to it. This is old notes when we shorted. Old notes. These are our final targets. This is the absolute final 2 targets. We didn't get there, obviously. They were close. Whoops. in that trend line. So again, when I look at this, it's clear 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This, it makes it A, B, C, and let's see what kind of retracements we hit in Fibonacci. And what day is it, by the way? The 19th. We'll go over why. Just want to go over, see what we hit. What is that? 1.618. I can't read that. Damn it. What letter? What? Hold on. Top. 1.618. So that literally hit the bottom at the 1.618 extension time frame analysis. That's literally viable for that. Another thing I want to look at is the actual extension via price action and not just time. We're aiming for a 1-to-1 for Bitcoin minimum and Ethereum as well. I think Ethereum eclipsed that. Bitcoin just missed that. I remember that. That was our target. I remember that. That was one of our targets there. So they don't give it to you that easy, especially if the whales or the market makers are starting to see a lot of people see the same thing. Well, a 1-to-1 extension is extremely common for an ABC. And if the whales are starting to see a lot of people trying to use Elliott Wave and seeing that as a very common extension, they're not going to give that to you. So that's why I turned around there as well. In terms of this market structure, let's go here. Someone's asked, was wondering, can we extend lower and still be bullish? Hold on. One step at a time, Ghost Rider. One step at a time. Just looking at things. So now let's draw our new trend line, our new Big Kahuna trend line, which is going to be. Let's go off 10 hour. We might be here a while because it's been a while since I did a full TA. Last time I did a full TA was right here. And what do I mean by full TA is I do a full TAs when I think that we've made a major pivot. Like this is a major pivot, this is a major pivot, this is a major pivot, and I think this will be a major pivot too. So this may bear with me if you're trying to be in a quick TA. I'm telling you, my TA is not quick. I take my time. I try to look at everything I need to look at. I'm gonna leave this one colored, labeled Cayenne, so I know it's the Big Kahuna. The Big Kahuna means like the most important support and resistance. How do I know it's this? I'm just going off basic RSI support levels. You can go off the wick or the close. I like to go off both. What I do is I just clone the closes, and then I just move it to the furthest wick in the base of this area of the initial point of trend, which is here. So this is the low, so this is now, we could even go off this point too, but I like to go off the initial trend, so it's on you. But this essentially just tells you where it could be a possible bear trap, where price action could get into, and people could be shorting in there, then they get trapped and they're fucked going in the opposite direction. So just lock these as well so I can't delete them in the future. I know you guys are like trying to figure out, do I buy in now? Okay, this is one step at a time. We're trying to make sure things are matching up to how they're supposed to match up via Elliott Wave in an ABC, where I'm trying to look for clues that this is the correct count. what is good is this volume here, how we increase from there to there, and price did as well. So price exceeded this zone where a lot of volume happens. So this is a very important pivot here. We just label it entire zone. But if it, tracking those in general, as price is going up, and this is going this way, as we're going into the latter end of the trend, price is going up. Okay, it's very. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that the volume profile fits this as well. So, let's get this. I have a whole bunch of stuff down here. I didn't notice it. Get rid of this. Okay. So, this looks pretty good. Everything seems to be holding in the terms of what you want it to be holding for this structure. Where do we retrace to? Right into the golden box, like literally textbook. So this is very valid. If we also go to a daily time frame, let's see if we get anything. Do we have any side of divergence? I'm looking for a divergence to look at. No. No. Right here we got a divergence. Very slightly, but we do. Higher high on RSI. On price action, in a lower high. That's bullish divergence there. So this does work. It's very valid for an ABC. Very valid. You look for the B to catch a divergence somewhere off this middle section, and we did. We caught it here. We caught a hidden bullish divergence. So this is very valid for ABC. I know you're like, come on, man, you've been saying it forever. Why are you checking? We just got to make sure things are going to plan. Things are matching up. You know, you can't just rush the gun and just hope you're gonna make a good gain off that. You're not. You got to formulate plan and make sure you articulate and make sure you follow that plan very strictly and just go through it. You run through it. Right now we're running through mine, so now let's look at basic. Where's our 12-hour divergence? I know we had a bearish divergence somewhere. That was on Ethereum, huh? So the most important aspect of RSI right now is the fact that we held this support bull channel right here. That was huge. Absolutely huge. As soon as price can get back over this section, this middle median line on this channel, we're gonna move pretty good bullishly. But that's only if we get there. You see, when we cross this midsection right here, price action flies. You know, it flies up, right? It's flying up here too, right here. Cross this midsection, and as long as we stayed up here, we moved bullishly, right? Broke below here, confirmation is a bear break. Getting back over will be very bullish. So that's huge. And I'm gonna actually put a alert on this channel D1 bull div channel breakdown equals short. Okay, trend reverse. Okay, so once RSI leaves this channel, I'm pretty confident that... Why is this going off already? Oh shoot, I need to edit it. Stupid. Entering channel, exiting channel. Sorry, ignore that. People on my Discord. So, I'm watching this. Let's go to 12-hour now. So let's draw this trend line. I'm liking this trend line, how it's giving us a really good angle right here. And I feel like that's going to be our breaker. Instead of watching this to break us bullishly, I feel like this is going to be our breaker right here. This point on these points on our side, price action right here, is going to be our breaker points. I'll tell you why right now, but it mostly lies in the Ethereum on the Y part. Bitcoin's not really giving us a good Y, but in terms of structure, everything else is there. This is the reason why I might not take this trend of Bitcoin, but I'll still take it on Ethereum, hands down. So let's label this one yellow, since yellow is my color of bearness. So let's go back to here. Okay. A lot to go through. Okay, so now let's get into the smaller time frame. Now that this entire structure is, in my opinion, called for and accounted for, now what is exactly happening now? Like right this second? Like, are we gonna move up? Are we gonna go down? Are we gonna go sideways? Well, let's dive into that. Let's figure out what the hell is gonna happen, like in this exact moment. So let me just shrink this a little bit. Okay, so looking at the smaller time frame, let's go to 1 hour. 1 hour is my favorite time frame to look at in terms of plays. Anything, the 15 minutes to the 1 hour, my favorite time frames ever. So the first thing I noticed immediately, why the hell? 087 506, enter. Why the heck? I don't know why all my logins got messed up. Hold on. That is very strange. My login changed on my Kraken and I never changed it. Hold on. I need to verify this. This is some weirdy, wacky bullshit real quick. See if I can log in on my phone still. Sorry, this is really weird. weird. I'm able to log in on my phone, but not on my computer. Very strange. 502.109. Now it worked. That was weird. Okay, sorry. So when I'm looking at this 1 hour time frame, the first thing I want to look for is, do I see any type of divergence I can play off of? Yes, I do. Shebang, bang, bang. So now let's find that on price action. Where is that? Where exactly is that? Here, and here's your high. So where is X? Where is the point? Where is the pivot that we're watching? That's super important that we can't close under. It's right there. This section that we've already depicted out via other forms is very valid for a section to hold as support. And in my opinion, we're gonna hold it as support. Just because of how Elliott wave on a higher time frame looks and stuff like that. So let me tell you why I think that. We have this divergence. One of the biggest ways to tell if a divergence is true or false is if it gets cleared by price action and RSI simultaneously. If price action cannot follow through with RSI on the clearance of divergence, then your divergence is probably false. You see here, I've already depicted, here's the high, right? So we tested the high, we cleared it, right? We not only did that, because there's a few different ways this works. You could have the semi-true view, which means you break X point, you attempt to attack the high, your divergence high or low, but you fail to do it completely, and then you come back and then you hold X or the low as support, and then you finish the top off. That's more of a corrective type of move. The bullish type of move is this. It's when you attack the high, which we did here, you break it, which we did here, and then you come back on the retrace and you hold the pivot. And so far we are doing that. All that's left to confirm this is true is us closing above price action. This price action is higher here at 37.4. That's all it's going to take is one single close above this 37.04 to prove this as true. So we busted over. We're clearing all this, not only on price but on RSI. Big, huge clearance. So I'm liking this for a continuation of. Let me show you what we could see though. So going to the 15-minute, is this a completed subwave? I think so. I don't think this is a wave. I don't think this is a wave 3-4. I think this is a wave all of one. I think this is all of one, wave 1, and we're coming into wave 2 here. So we're like this. Reason why I say that, there's a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. I don't know that one took a very long time for me to drawn out. I know, whatever. It might look drawn out, but in terms of Elliott wave, it looks fine. So I like this as a 1 coming down for 2. Easy invalidation of this would be if price goes back above this, I'm a buyer, because that signifies that this is true as a wave 1. Well, not really. I'll explain what we're going to look for as soon as if that happens. But if price comes down here, swings up, I'm going to buy this break only if volume supports it. So if volume also like comes up bullishly, or if on the break you have like a really good spike in volume, then that'll be a really good reason. You don't think so? This looks way too... We'll look at ETH right now. Let's actually go to a 5-minute time frame. I don't know, man. It looks like it could be. It really does. But you can't say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And this is all 1, 2, 3, 4, coming up for 5. Regardless, this does not look like it's an impulse. I think we're going to come down regardless from this point. Show you what this is. If this retraces past the 0.382, I'm calling it a 1-2. If this stays above the 382, this is a 3-4. Let me tell you what I mean by this. So if we're considering this all three, I don't want price to be down here at all. I don't want it at all. Let's see how far 1, 2 got. I'm calling this a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a truncated 5th. And we're trying to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we're going to consider that, let's look at the retrace here, see where we retrace to. All the way past the 0.5 to the golden box. So if price actually goes down to this area, this green area, I'm not going to be very happy about it. Like, I'm not going to be very bullish if price could get below this white line to this green area. I'm not going to be very happy about that, bullishly. I would still probably buy it with a stop loss beneath this here, because in my opinion that'll be a good 1-2 retracement. A good deep retracement 2. Hold this zone as support, and you move up for 3. It'll be very clear and telling to what it's gonna be as soon as you clear these highs. Volume will come rolling through if it is indeed a wave 3. If it isn't, wave 3. But if it's a wave 5, volume will be lackluster, and you get some bearish divergence upon volume, and that is going to be the telling factor and sign to what this could be if we do indeed move up bullishly. One thing that, to see of what Bitcoin has done, one of my favorite tricks is this trick on, right, you go there, low here, high there, oh. So you go there, and you go to the low of 2, and price action rolled around this triangle. It did. It did exactly what you expect. So I mean, it could work for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the A or W, X, Y. Again, we won't really know in terms of Bitcoin until we clear this high, or if we break down below this low. Speaking of that, I'm gonna pinpoint this golden box, because if we retrace below this golden box, it's gonna be very bearish. It'd be really bad. If we get below this golden box, it's a good short. What I mean by that is if price action rolls back below here. That's an easy short. You're shorting here, here, and placing your stop here. But that's only if. I'm expecting a continuation up. So this could either be 1, 2, 3. I'm coming in for 4. If this is 4, we will not get to this green zone. Shit, if this is 4, I don't even think we'll get to this white line. I think we'll double bottom or just like barely wick under here and roll back up. Now let's act like this is 3 still, and we need 4. Where can 4 turn around? We need to figure out where can we look for 4 to make a pivot. Wrong thing. The first thing I always look for is your extension, your 1.236, but that's pretty far already, so I don't think you'll be able to see that one very well. The second one is your Bermuda Triangle, which I'm about to go over right here. You take your 1, 3, and 2 points, as well as your 0, 2, and 1 point, and then it'll make you a triangle between your 2 channels where price action could turn around from, and it usually happens anywhere in this area. And what you look for is other forms of confluence to really show that this is your zone to turn around of. And so now we're gonna do a retracement from here to here. This is 3, 4. We're gonna price nearly bounced off the exact zone we already needed it to. Let's actually label this so I would not expect price action to go below this pink line if this is a 3, 4. One second real quick. So, yeah, I'm in too with unleveraged. An unleveraged long. I had to stop by a little high up here. It was above this. Remember how I told you guys if price got above the golden zone? Well, I had to stop by for an unleveraged position of 5 Ethereum. Not much. It's not a big position at all. But I had to stop by. I should have put it above the fucking swing high, but I don't know. I have no idea what I was thinking. Whoops, wrong place. This is not even the right coin, so I can't even show you. I'm not in Bitcoin whatsoever. I'm not at all. Okay. So if this is, regardless if this is 1, 2, or 3, 4, the lowest I'm gonna accept is 3,600 as a low. The lowest, absolute lowest. We need to hold this X pivot right here to prove that this divergence is true. In terms of risk management, trading ideas, and formulating a plot to trade, this is exactly what you want to see in terms of bullishness on the smaller time frames. In my opinion, we got a pretty clear Elliott wave count. It's either going to be a 1, 2 or a 3, 4. If it's a 3, 4, you'll know immediately if it's a 5. If it's a 5, we will not roll over past this. I guarantee it. And if this is a 1, 2 and it's coming up for a 3, oh, we're going to blow past this shit like none other. People are going to be wishing they fucking long this. I don't know how it'll get, but it'll get up here. To me, Bitcoin still is not gonna do. Bitcoin's not gonna do exactly what people are gonna want it to do. To me, I still think Bitcoin's gonna fake some people out because this is still gonna make a head and shoulders, in my opinion. If things play out, left head. Now it's an exaggerated shoulder, but still nonetheless a shoulder, right? But instead of people are thinking it's gonna like explode out, come way the fuck up here like 5,200, whatever. For some reason, I'm thinking if this does play out like this, that they're gonna catch this wave 5, and it's just gonna barely poke out of this zone, and just straight up fuck them. Just like straight up, like whoop, oh, sorry, kiss your freaking funds goodbye, kiss your grandma and mom's house mortgages goodbye, because markets don't work like that. They don't give you free money. This is free money. That's free money right there. That's free fucking money. Now, or are the market makers thinking, oh, we fucked them once. They're gonna now they're too scared to long it. Huh? Either one. If you got in down here, you don't have to worry about shit. You're good. You're good. If you get in right now, yeah, you gotta worry about the bottom side breakdown. Cool, but your risk is limited to in regards to if you're comparing yourself to someone who's waiting for a breakout of the neckline. That's stupid. Stupid. So, regardless of the fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, the Elliott wave structure looks more bullish than bearish. So and since it's been our proposed count since fucking like, I guess you could even consider October 22nd the initial proposed count of this entire thing, but the actual ABC count was proposed sometime in December, I think. I can't remember. But you don't break away until momentum totally rolls over against you, which it hasn't yet, or you see some other breakdowns in via Elliott wave or whatnot. But we have not got any of that. So why break what? Why stop what works? Why break what's already working? What's that saying called? Why break what's already working? Why break what's already fixed? I can't remember. But why do that, you know? So, because of that, we're going to, in my opinion, the better move's still going to be up. It's going to be up. When is it going to happen? It's going to happen pretty soon. If it's a 3-4, it's going to happen within this box, this range. More specifically, it's going to happen within the top upper range of this box. Because I do not expect it to retrace past this zone right there at all. This is the zone I expect price action to turn around at. Lowest I can accept is down here, and I'll make it a 1-2. My stop loss is beneath this golden box down here. Just like my stop buy was on the golden box up here on Ethereum. And the reason why is because when price runs through the 0.6 and then comes right back through it, that's what you call a stop hunt. That's what you call a stop hunt. So let's go on to Ethereum. Oh, Ethereum. Oh, am I signed in my Kraken? Okay, okay, cool. I was making sure I'm signed in. I was making sure I have my position still. Okay, I couldn't remember if I actually sold this earlier during the pump. Or didn't, so we're good. ETHUSD. When does Asia wake up? Anyways, so looking at Ethereum, it's essentially gonna be following the same basic plan. Yeah, look how fucking. Oh god, that's deadly. Deadly, deadly, deadly precision. Jeez. $113.56 was the final clout target, and how close was that? Oh god. Oh, we did hit 114. Oh shit. I didn't even notice that, honestly. I thought we stayed at 116. Damn, son. I didn't notice that. I'm so stupid. So dumb. Anyways. So let me go over last night. Because remember last night we had a possibility that this was a 1, 2, 3, 4 coming out for a 5 and one more dip into this red zone. Obviously that's not true. And when I said we were watching for a break of the pivot and a trend line, this is what I meant. So you're not going to see much on this higher time frame, this 1 hour time frame. This is more of a small, like 15-minute time frame to watch. So let's go here. 15 minutes. We see we have this divergence here, right? We have a divergence here, right? Correct. We have divergence, right? Correct? Yep. Yes. So now let's move on. We see the highest point of divergence there. And you can't really, you don't really see an X point here, a divergence pivot here. But if you go on a smaller time frame, you can get one. And it's right there. It's right here. So, nice. So, anyways, that's cool. So this is probably, like, if this is this is probably a 5 then, wave 5, because we're moving up already. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is all 1, 2. We're coming up for 3, maybe. We'll see. This will be, if this is a 3, 1, 2, coming for 3. We will clear this high right here, right now. If this is still part of like a subwave of 1, then we'll just get to this high and then curl over and then curl back up. Anyways, let's go over why we didn't short yesterday, because we got one criteria yesterday. Well, 2. We hit the dead cat bounce, and then we also broke this trend line. But when we broke this trend line, we had no volume on it. Absolutely zero volume. No volume. Look. Is that volume? That is no volume. That is no volume. 1 bar of volume on the very bottom candle. That's not seen as volume. And the retest had decent, like almost equivalent volume as the breakdown. So it wasn't a breakdown. But if you didn't know about volume, the second point to watch was, okay, we broke the trend line. Now, is the X pivot gonna break? Is my pivot gonna break? If your pivot breaks, that's your sign to short or get out either long. You saw here, here's your pivot. At first we're sneaking under it, and the reason why, let me tell you how you see things as bullish or bearish. When there's resistance directly above and price is staying really tight up against it like this, that's seen as pretty bullish. Now, if this is seen as support and price was sitting on it like this, that's seen as bearish. But that's makes sense with RSI as well. I know it makes, like, people are like, well, how do you like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? Like, do you see in this, like, you can tell price is closer to the top end, closer to the resistance point than it was towards the support down here. if you're gonna draw a range, a quick little range from there to there as your low, you can see price was staying above the 0.5 mark, and that's inherently bullish if you're talking about, is this gonna break as resistance? Is this resistance gonna break? And it did. Did exactly that. Did exactly that. So now we're just watching to hold this pivot, and you see here we came right to it, literally right to it. If you go to your 15-minute as well, you can get probably basically the same exact pivot. Now it's offered close, but it's the same pivot. Let's look at here, there, and we probably did hold it on close, which is here. Look at that. We held it on every single close. Every single one. We held it on close. Every single one. So you didn't get the full criteria to go short or enter the trade. So no trade was met. Short. It was either you hold your long position or you enter long. That probably hit like a dead cat bounce or a 0.5 retrace, right? What did it hit? Just past the dead cat bounce area, right almost to the 0.5, so in a very valid area of price to turn around at. And that's what was the thing that we were watching. So I had two signals. I had an alarm, which I woke up to, and then I had another alarm, which was this one here, which I did not wake up to because it was never broken, or whatever the hell it was, whatever the heck. It's this one, right? Yeah, it's locked, right? Yeah, it's that one. And since we never hit that, I never went short. Now I should have went long, but I was so fucking tired. I didn't care to even look at the charts. I just woke up, peeped it, nothing changed, sleep. Because I had and let me tell you what I meant by earlier by a stop buy. I had a stop buy in Ethereum above this golden box, non-leveraged for 5 Ethereum, right above this zone, because I had, for two reasons. Not only was it the golden box retrace, but because it was also the 1.236 extension of this to that. Let me show you. Right here, 1.236. So I knew if price ran through that, that's fucking bullish as fuck. Two reasons. So I just had a stop buy right here. Right here at a 101. 121, and I feel like 92 cents is exactly the buy. So in terms of trading ideas and stuff, you gotta use your system. You gotta work your system. My system's Elliott Wave. I studied it very well. I know it fairly well, and you may know your system fairly well, but do you know how to trade your system? That's key. Work it. There's very valid points in Elliott Wave analysis that you should look for in terms of price action. So that's like an ABC. Nasty ABC. ABC. Oh, let's see here. Let's see how this plays out. Like I said, I really think this is a one, all of one. We're coming down for two. I don't know. It just feels like that. The way this looks to me, if this was a 3-4, we should have ran away already. Let's go to somewhere else that had like a similar kind of setup. Where is it? Yeah, it could still be a 3-4. Because that's what this was. Oh, no, it wasn't. This was to me. This was a B leg. I lied. So yeah, this does look like it's gonna be a WXY extended fucking This is what it looks like. It just looks like this for some reason. To me. Anyways, back on the topic at hand. What do I mean? Like you gotta work your system. Elliott wave has very obvious points of volatility, whatever you want to call it. Points of where you should expect price to end in terms of market structure. So if I get like a wave 4, I know that I should expect wave 4 to end somewhere in between the Bermuda Triangle, between the 1-to-1 to 1.236 extension of wave 1 origin, between 0.236 all the way to the 0.5 retrace of Fibonacci of wave 3. And what's the other thing? And I should come with declining volume as well. Now, if all of those criteria are met, why not go for it, right? And you just place your stop beneath a very obvious point of invalidity. So if we hit the Bermuda Triangle outside pivot, as well as the dead cat bounce at 0.36 and as well as a 1.236 extension, then I'm gonna go with a stop loss is like right below 0.5. Because I know underneath 0.5, that's like really like that shouldn't be a wave 3-4 going below 0.5. Bye, brother. You have a good day, man. You take care. Be safe. Hopefully we make some money soon. Right? So you gotta work your system. Like another system. Another way. If you think you see a 5-wave impulse, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cannot remember if I was awake for this one. Yeah, I was. So say I wasn't sold on this being a 1 through 5 because this first initial structure was kind of weird to me. So that's why I didn't long it from the bottom. Well, from this area. So if you think you have a clear 1 through 5, then there's 2 ways you can play it. If you don't want to risk your nerves on the retrace, and you don't want to catch the retrace like you're trying to buy in at a 0.6, 0.5 under wave 1, 2, then all you do is you buy on confirmation. If you think it's like 1, 2, well, you know wave 3 is often the longest, never the shortest. So you just place a stop buy right above the swing high, and as soon as price breaks that and it has volume, you know that's for sure right. And you know if it's one easy stop, say if you did buy the 0.6 retrace. So as soon as you buy this retrace or whatever, you look for it to put one more high, which it didn't really give you. Usually it will get you like one more high. Well, then you place your stop loss at your pivot low where you near the place you bought in at, because you know per Elliott wave, if price goes beyond the point of origin, it's not an impulse. So you know a good stop placement would be here, because if price would go beyond the point of origin, it is not an impulse. Or if you're a scalper, you'll place it there, because if price would around point of origin, it's not an impulse. So those are 2 trading ideas as per Elliott wave that I look for constantly, like all the time. I look for this all the time. This is like the 2 things I look for all the time. Do I see a wave? Do I see a 3-4 anywhere? Do I see a 1-2 anywhere? It doesn't matter if I see it in an X wave or a wave or an impulse. Now it will be more impulsive in an impulse than it will be in an X wave or vice, but you can still play it. If you see the structure, why not play it? You never know. This game is all about taking risk, but in terms of risk, they're not dumb risks. They're calculated and very formulated risks. You're breaking down data, true data, and making sure it makes sense in a trading plan. So if all the lights are there, why not take the shot? This is what I'm trying to say. Get out of this. So now that we've gone over why the fuck I didn't I didn't short. Why the fuck? I didn't initially long, and a few other things. How we do things. A few setups in alley wave. Now we're gonna see, is there any way that we could get blindsided and just straight up pull the rug from underneath us? Is there a way? And there is. There always is. Always is. And here's the thing I was looking for. Never got to that 0.5 retrace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You always have two charts. Okay, the last chart was our bear chart, but we got flipped bullish. So this is that time frame hit rather well. That meme was a lie. So let's go on. Let's move on here. Look at that trend line breaking right there. That's pretty big. So is that one. So we got Ethereum. What kind of moves this thing? Where is it? Where's that little... There it is. Price almost... RSI almost got there on the 1 hour without price doing it, but didn't quite. So close. It's very cute. Very key to that. And by the way, once this criteria is met, that doesn't mean you enter the trade in the opposing direction. What has to happen is to follow through. So if price did go there, this is not an automatic short because RSI ran past your pivot without price running past your pivot. What you then have to wait for is confirmation. What's confirmation? You usually have to do with some trend lines and a low breaking. So this one doesn't really give you a good trend line, but let's go to 15 minutes. I know we went over, like I told you, the smaller to look for. What's to look for in this little section. But let me tell you, if you're trying to work on the 1 hour time frame and 30-minute time frame, like if price ran through that and it came through, what do we have to look for? What we have to look for is if this happens, this criteria happens, and our side price does not do that, on the retrace, our side will most likely hold this higher, but price action would dip lower. So a clear indication would just be the break of this low. And as soon as you break that low right here on close, you just enter a short, you place your stop loss beneath the most valid pivot, which would be right here, or right here. But to me it would be there because your breaking point. And then you ride it. But those criteria has to be met. You see, we did not run through this zone, and or we did not come through without price coming through. So two reasons to not short that. But now let's look at this. We have this very obvious area of divergence, correct? Our highest points are here, correct? What we need, so if we're going to go over the exact same idea, in order to really flip this bullishly, you want price and RSI to flip this as support. And did we do that? The highest points by close are there. And you see that we have accepted it so far. Now price can run to this low, and we can still accept it as a turning point. But I'd rather not do that. I'd rather stay up high as we are right now, and hold this entire and hold it as support like this. But we can go down here. Our lowest low we can accept via RSI is right here. Lowest low. Zero, 1, 2, X. Since price ran through it with RSI and we're holding it, it's bullish. It's a nice close. Look at that candle. It's a good closing candle right there. But it's nothing certain to me. Like I said, to me, I still think we're gonna put in a WXY. If anything, I don't know why that's going off. Why is that going off? What's it off of? What alarm just went off? Strange. Oh, I know what charts. It's on this chart, right? Why did it make me have an alarm? That's stupid. Anyways, let's get back to it. That was weird. Kind of concerned me. Like, what's going on? So, I do think this is a WXY. This looks too much like a WXY already. That looks too corrective, but. So I'll be a buyer of anything in this zone right here, this lower half right here. By the way, I forgot I already had this filled out here. I could have sworn I had some notes already here. That's pretty huge chunk right there. Oh, here we are. No, it's not. So Chevy would have got you on this short, and not long on the 1 hour. Right there, would have got a little buffood. Sorry, I was looking at other things. I'm telling you, you can make a killing just using Chevy and RSI rules. You don't long until it's all crossed over. So I guess you would have longed there, but you got fucked anyways. Long, stop loss, 1% below, 1.5% below Chevy. You would have got stopped out there, and then you wouldn't have shorted because it didn't roll over yet. You wouldn't have shorted until complete rollover there and a short here. This would be your full-on short notice. You might have bought in here because you're fully rollover bullishly. With a stop loss 1.5 or so like right here, but then as soon as that rolled over bearishly, all of them, you would have went short, made up those gains anyways. It's not what I'm here for. So if this is a 1-2, let's go. First of all, let's go to more bullish candles. If this is a 3-4, looking for that. Let's put this area right here. So we already broke out of this the Bermuda Triangle. We're already broken out of it, so I'm pretty confident that we're not going up yet, and we're making this WXY here. So let's just go off these points here. Could technically be anywhere on that line in this section right here. Anywhere. I would not expect it to go anywhere lower than this. 0.5 is the absolute lowest I'll accept for wave 3. Yeah, to me this is okay because Ethereum looks like this. Yeah, I do believe we are in a wave 3-4 or an ABC. No ifs, ands, or but nothing in between. We're in an ABC or a 3-4. So I don't think this is a 1. Very strange. Makes it hard when they don't really match up exactly, but because of that, I think this is a 3-4, and we shouldn't see price run through this zone right here at all. Lowest I'll take is there, like I said. Get targets now. I still think we come down. First, we're going to target here. So that would be our proposed wave 5 target initially. You can also get a 1-to-1 of the so pennant, but we don't run with the most impractical type of thing. We always go with the most obvious and the one that's most likely to hit first, then you move on from there. So if this was to make a 1-to-1, going off the lowest point possible. Move it higher because I want to move this as well. Because if we do stay decently bullish and hold this like 0.5 the dead cat bounce retrace, then we could expect just about where I had it. So this is the 1-to-1 extension area. So these are 2 zones for wave 5 to target and hit. And then once this happens, I expect price action to hold this again. So you'll have that's like the golden box retrace, and this one's like the 0.5 golden box retrace. So yeah, I would expect it to hold 1, 2. If it is indeed our count right here, which I do think it is our count. Good job, Sean. So, gathering all this, trying to let this load so I can see where the hell the shorts are at. Oh, this is our initial bull channel, right? Oh, no, this was something else. Delete that. Anyways. Delete this. Yeah, that's very bullish on the 2 hour. Damn. Right here. We're over this so far. 2 hour looks really good for continuation. As long as we stay above this shelf, we're good. So I don't have it, like, yeah, stop loss at 122 would not be bad at all. One lowest stop loss I'll take is like 121, like 40 cents. And I'll just be buying any retrace up here, expecting a little bit more of a move up. So, yeah. And then this will get taken out. This high will be attacked at least. So that's, does that match with anything? Ooh, perfect. Not really perfect, but final target right here. Check this out too. How powerful is RSI? Whoop. So the first time it broke out right there, that was a fake out right there. Get back under, and then you're under it. Right there indicates a clear short right there. But look at this here. Broke out of it again. When we did it, we had another move, but the more important one was here. Ooh, we cleared that. Like, easy as a motherfucker. Easy. Easy. That's also pretty big right there. Look at that. Let's go to the 1 hour quick. How powerful was this 1 hour time frame? Bull trap right there. Right there was pretty freaking huge right there. So yeah, as long as price holds those zones, we're good. We are absolutely good for continuation, but must hold those zones. So yeah, stop loss, like I said, I'll post these charts right now to the actual group. If you're in my group, you'll get the exact charts. Here, if you're just watching and not in the final group, sorry, you have to like fiddle faddle with all the bullshit I ran through and then depict the charts off that. But now I'm just drawing just. You see, we're clearly above this range of divergence, clearly. And if you're trying to figure out, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what the hell are you doing? Look, let me show you. When you got divergence, let's go over this for the billionth time. When you got divergence, you need divergence to get cleared in order to prove it. If it's not cleared, it's not true. Divergence, right? So, price didn't come, our side or price didn't come close to clearing this, so it was a short, you know. But what was in a good sign was this low was held you had more divergence again, so again yet another form of divergence. So since you didn't get the poke through and the run through, you wouldn't have shorted this. You can now say all you're looking for is price to clear this low in order to short. Well, you did clear the low upon this divergence, but since your RSI didn't run past your X point up here without price to create that divergence, then you're good to not short that, or you're good long that. But as soon as you got this other divergence, this is what I was just going over right now in an hour time frame. As soon as you got this other divergence, you not only draw it on RSI, so you draw that, you draw this channel right here, right? But also draw it on price action. So this point here, that point there, you go off this one or that one, either one. And then your high point here, but close, on the close. And you see RSI and price both, we broke over it. We broke over it, right? And we broke over the divergence. We cleared it. Here's the highest points of divergence, right? Not here, shit. Here, right? Here's your highest point of divergence, because this one was failed. This one failed, right? We already knew this one failed. It failed. It failed. So we're looking at this now. We're now holding this. The highest point on close, so right here, we held it. You go for a range, but I try to be more pinpoint. So we held it on close, on price action and RSI. See that? RSI held it. Price action held it, channel, and this high as well. So criteria met to go long or stay long. And then you just channel the very next point of divergence, which is up here, right? Right? And if price can, you saw right here, price attacked it, and when it came down, we actually held what you call the X pivot, which is right here. And that was a very clear sign that this is going to get broken. But let's move on from that. This is very confusing for people who are new to it, VRT. But let's move on from that. You see that you have this divergence here, right? RSI broke out of it, right? So let's do the same exact thing. High there, low there. See right here, RSI broke out of it, but price didn't yet. So I mean, most of the time RSI will lead price, so you could have risked your biscuit. That would have been a good risk because you held this head of divergence here, this divergence here. You proved it that this divergence was true, and you could at least expect another push up into the next pivot of divergence, which was here. Which we did. We pushed up into it. From here to there, we pushed up into it. Came back, consolidated, and we held this as support, which is bullish. Now we can move on to the next point and break this. Broke it. But how would you know to long this? Easy. If price action and RSI both hold it on close, you're good. Here's price action. Let's depict it here. Here's price action. Well, the entire zone of divergence is there. The entire head. You could depict the head. You know, here's the leg, here's the head, and here's the other leg, and here's the other foot, whatever you want to call it. And you see, we held it. We held. It's better to hold the exact top, but you could look for a range. That's why I'm saying some people do ranges. I try to be more exact. But we held it on price, right? I held it on RSI here at this point, the horizontal point, right? We held it on diagonal, right? Now let's see if we held it on diagonal. We should have. We should have here on price action. And you clearly did. So like many reasons to go long, but I was just trying to show you what I was looking at, what I'm looking for in this little area right here. What am I looking for? What was he doing with the channels? Well, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm looking for. Jesus, I always do that. I always accidentally freaking clear my RSI. Anyways, get this out of here too. I don't need that anymore. So no divergence on the 4 hour and the 2 hours where we have it. Not the strongest on the 2 hour, but it's definitely divergence. It's going to be absolutely crucial we hold these zones as support on RSI. So there. You can even go off like right there, but I'm going to go off the exact point. So I do expect RSI to fiddle faddle, probably swing down a little bit. But I do expect us to hold this. So I set up, like I said, I'll buy any retrace in this zone. My stop loss would be just below 120. What was that? What did I say? 121 and some change? Like 121 and like 11 cents as a stop loss. And you're shooting for these zones. What is here? 122.30 cents or 121 and 11 cents. Both aren't bad. This depends on what kind of portfolio size you trade with, like a 1%, 2%, 3%. It all depends. But this is what I see. This is what I'm going to run with because it's what's been working. This count's been working. I don't really see anything that's like super bearish that makes me scream for that, like really worry. And since I don't, yeah, there's other opportunities, other possibilities that we can break bearishly lower, but they're not like screaming at me, being like, "Hey, bro, we're about to drop." No, it's not. We're not doing that. So, because we're not doing that, I'm gonna stick with our original plan, and we're gonna assume that we're gonna make a continuation upwards. Yeah, because why break what's working? You feel me? Why fix what's not doesn't need to be fixed? You know, that's just done. So, with that. And because of that, we're going to stick with the initial count, and we're going to run with it until we are proven wrong, or we see something very bearish kicking up, like really bad bearish momentum, or anything like that. For now, we're good. As long as we hold this zone on RSI, on price, on Bitcoin, and Ethereum, we're good. Okay? But I think I'm done here. Yeah, so the Bears count, it's a very simple count as well. The bear count, A, B, C, truncated a little bit. And we just started our first impulse down. There's not that many options left, in my opinion. I don't think we'll put in a W, X, Y here. I think it'll either be a 1, 2, 3, or we're moving up for wave C of an ABC, like this. With the whatever you call it, Ethereum hard fork in this zone right here, I really expect it to run up in price and then just fucking die as soon as we get there. Alright? That's just the way I think it's going to happen. Traditionally, that's just how hard forks work. Why try to bet against something that's worked before? I know they say you don't want to be on the side with the crowd, but this is something different. This is completely different. This is a fundamental thing. Not necessarily a technical analysis here. It's more just how it works fundamentally. People think it's like really bullish when it hard forks, so it just gets really bought up. So you just gotta think like that. Validation of the bear count. Let's first of all, let's depict a zone where price needs to get over to really prove to me that okay, we're good. You already know what I'm gonna aim for. You already know. Let's go to box retrace right here. Ethereum does look like it could have one more possible count. It is possible we get this. Very possible. Not very possible. But it is a count. We're way out of the triangle already. This Bermuda Triangle is huge, so like we could turn around anywhere in here and still be like technically bearish. To really make me bullish, well, to prove to us that this is right, would be a flip into that zone up there. It's pretty far away, but I wouldn't be buying that. But I'll just be like, it'll make me like worry less. That's all I'm looking for. Flipping this wouldn't make me buy, but it would just make me hold on to my longs from down here with a little bit more confidence, you know? If we go up there and just stay up here. To me, we do this though. To me, if this is definitely 1 to 3, I think we go here, come down. People think are gonna really short this. They're gonna really short this. We're gonna come trickle down and then move up for a wave 3, 4, and then right here on 4, 5, they're gonna go long, thinking that they're gonna get a really easy neckline break, and then this thing to do with the hard fork and other factors, people not giving you free money, they're gonna get shitted on. Alrighty, so that's what I see. Validation of the bull count I already showed you. Validation of both bear counts. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. if this is 5 coming down, you'll get a clear divergence on both RSI and volume coming down. Volume would be like down like this, and price action, RSI will be up like that, while price action runs down too. If this is going to be a startup of 1, 2, 3, volume will come flying in, and price would probably clear the lows in an instant. These lows on here. Okay? If this is the bullish count, we will not break below 123.53 and we will move up to at least 135 to 136. Okay? Anyways, that's all I have for now. I don't think we have anything else to really look at. Does anybody have any like fucking FX charts want me to peep? Anything like that? I'm down to peep some FX charts because I needed to get some FX trades in. So if anybody has any charts they want me to go over, I'll be gladly happy to go over them. So I'm just looking at, see if anything's there. Man. One second. Okay. Check this out too, by the way. As Bitcoin moved down, the US dollar moved up. All the way to this point, right? About here. Now we're in a limbo. Such strange. The US dollar is like the worst ever in terms of like. Look at that. Look at all this sideways. Fucking horrible. That's horrible trading. I would fucking kill myself if I was stuck in this. The sideways is a motherfucker. The reason why I'm looking at this is because I'm trying to get another idea. I'll get to your gold and silver idea right now. Look at those wicks too right there. Man, that looks gross. Those two wicks from Bitcoin look disgusting. Honestly, I hate them. Man, that's tough. It's a tough one right there. Because if the dollar pumped from here, oh man, that'd be horrible for people going in crypto going long. The dollar pumped from here, people going long in crypto be fucked. Absolutely fucked. Like, damn, bro. I'm weak. So go for digital gold. Damn, the dollar. Like, I'm trying to like gauge the dollar. It's just fuck, so hard. There's just no clear indication to where the dollar wants to go. I'm trying to formulate an idea of how can it go south. This is a three-way move: A, B, C. So maybe this is also maybe this is a WXY. A, B. The high here is 95.72. The high here is 95.72. So that's one move possibly. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one, obviously correction, A, B, C, and this is all A. I don't know. Usually, you're able to kind of gauge what what Bitcoin will do at the dollar, but the dollar's not making it easy for us at all. It actually made nothing easy. It made it actually worse in terms of idea planning. Made it worse. Made me worry. It's not good. Because the dollar goes up, Bitcoin goes down. This is how it goes. Dollar goes up, Bitcoin goes down. The dollar looks like it's about to move up. Like, it does. Dang. I prefer the dollar to reach down here in that this red zone. That'd be perfect. That's what I had initially, but it looks like we go either way now. Anyways, let's go to not DXY. What's gold sticker? Audio X with that? Oh shit. Why is that going off? AU? AU? What is it? AUE? What is IAU? Nope, I don't like that one. How about there we go. XAU. That looks pretty pennant-y right there. It's very because this could be a clean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're talking an ABC. When I see this, you could say this is the ABC complete ABC, truncated C. But I'm more willing to say this is a A. All this is B, and now we're moving for C here. Let's go to yeah, it does look like a pennant. I'm not gonna lie, it does look like a pennant. I'm not gonna lie. This looks like a mother effing pennant. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This was a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, extended fifth leg. This passing criteria of wave 1 minus C here. Is wave 1 the shortest? Does not look like it. Okay, this count right here is very strange. Well, it was. So wave 1 was shortest. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. It does look bullish though, I'm not gonna lie, it does. Like you're curling up, you know? It looks like you're trying to roll up bullishly. We hit a low, came up, sprung up, held this low, Yes. Gold looks bullish for at least another test of this trend line. Then A. This also is B. A, B, C. A. That was a nasty correction to be part of, man. That would be tough to trade right there. This right here was a A, B, C. A, B, C. Anyways, I just like looking at shit. Let's go here. I hate that. Not log? Yeah, I figured. Well, that's looking good, I'm not gonna lie. It's looking very good. What was crazy with this reversal right here. So you had divergence. Broke out, held it as support on our side and price there. Go time. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure on what this could be right here. This could be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in 4 right now, and we're coming up for 5. For either A, B, C, or maybe this is all one move. 1, 2, and we're coming for C. I would only short this thing or get out of my position if this trend line is broken. No problem, brother. You have a good night too. Let's see here. I'll only be shorting if this trend line is broken. In terms of gold, there's less and less of it every year because of it's being used in electronics and stuff like that. In terms of value, though, you gotta understand, like, gold gets its value from being pretty, which, in my opinion, gold's on the way out in terms of like jewelry and stuff. But jewelry will always be a thing, so it's always things come and go in jewelry. Like a fashion fad will come in, and then in 10 years it'll be gone, but then in 20 years it'll be back. So maybe it'll come back. But in terms of like technology and stuff, gold was and is used heavily in technology, especially electronics. But will this continue to be in the future? Is it going to always be that? That's what we need to start researching on and looking up. Is there anything out there that could potentially take away what gold has? So look at weekly XAU. What up, AP? Weekly XU. So it's definitely moving in a three-wave move. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. We're not. There's no way I'm seeing the entire chart of gold because we're missing some shit. I'm assuming this is a. I can't. I wish I had more of a chart to see what the fuck this was, but I'm assuming this is either a 1, 2. This is 3, 4, and 5 right here, or this is 3, 4, and this is 5 here. Regardless, I don't give a fuck about what that is, I guess. What I care about more is this down here. First, let's draw some trend lines real quick. So we broke this, but we didn't just like fucking fly through it. We retested it. But when we retested this, we did actually have more volume. We had some pretty decent volume under retest. Nothing that's super scary, like super telling. What the hell? Super telling where it's at. But here, what I'm trying to break down is this section right here. This is a section that is most peculiar to me. This will really tell us of. Yeah, post the article. I'll look it up. Look at it. This is very peculiar to me right here. This section. The only way gold completely takes a shit on us, I think, is if there's a legitimate technology out there that can replace gold 100%. In terms of jewelry, like in terms of value, in terms of like jewelry and looks, gold's it's not really that anymore. You know, I don't think that will be the catalyst to break or make us go big. It will be jewelry. It's technology. Technology is what's gonna make or break gold. If gold is continued to be the choice of conductivity in electronics, then gold's not going to go anywhere. It's only going to increase in value because as the world goes on, more and more and more electronics are being made, and more are using precious metals and materials to be able to process what they need to be processed. And since we as humans don't recycle very well, we throw a lot of shit away. So a lot. Yeah, gold is. Gold is in terms as just a store of value too, but it's the only reason why it's holding these zones is because technology is still used in technology every day in terms of manufacturing. So we gotta we gotta pay attention to fundamentals when it comes to gold heavily if we're gonna really try to break this down correctly. It'll really help us to understand where we're going. Yeah, the stock market takes a tank. This is definitely gonna be the store of value. I don't think Bitcoin or anything like that will be the store of value. That's just stupid. People thinking that are dumb. So, anyways, when I'm looking at this section, this is a move. Yeah, let's look at '07. Look at this. Last time we had a recession, gold took a shit on us. It won't, yeah. Money's money. Everything dies in a recession and in a whatever you call it. Here's a clear sign of that right here. '07. Right here. Shortly after this died as well. What probably happened was people bought in thinking it will be a store of value, and then it just died, you know. Probably shitted on people. So if we do go into a world recession, yeah, gold's not going to be a store of value. It'll just like probably poke out, roll over, just like it did down here in '07. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to try to figure out what the fuck this thing's doing. In terms of time frame, we had divergence all through this leg here. So this, since we had divergence all through this leg, it tells me that this was a finishing leg of some sort of move. So here, so if that was a move, what I'm looking for, just on pure RSI perspective, this is not going to Elliott wave. I'm just looking for this to be held, specifically these highs, one of these highs. Yeah, if gold could just hold these highs right here, this is the high that gold needs to hold to really turn this thing around completely. Oh, wrong one. If price could get over this and close this on a daily time frame, opposite races for gold. That's just looking at RSI pivot points. We didn't really do a good pivot because after this divergence we broke out, and we cleared these on price action, but we could not clear these highs. And when we came back here, we couldn't do it again. And this will be like the final attempt for the bulls to really push us out of this weird ascending triangle, maybe. I hate playing patterns because patterns are seen by everybody, and patterns suck because everybody can see them, and since everybody can see them, everybody wants to trade them. So you got to be very cautious with this. But looking at RSI, since we got this as a divergence leg, we're then looking for, is this a bullish move or is this a corrective move? if it's a bullish move, RSI should really want to match with what price action wants to do. If it's going to be more of a corrective bearish move, RSI is not going to really want to match with price action. You see, we broke up above here. We broke up above this entire range, but we did it on price action. We came close. We actually did attack it and break it, but we didn't completely turn around. And then we retraced. We held this low, both enterprise and RSI. So it's so far checked out bullishly. Came up here, created this bullish divergence here. That is very interesting. You gotta be careful here though, because we got like a bearish divergence forming, and price is nowhere close to these highs right here. Nowhere close. It's not very, nowhere close. So if I was gonna label this something, I think this is corrective. I do. Because what we're mainly here for, we're trying to figure out, is this gonna be a breakout? Like, is this gonna be 1, 2, 3, whatever, 4? Or is this gonna be just a corrective leg, A, B, C, like that? And if it is gonna be B, C, can we still get higher? Yeah, we can. To me, this is all one. This is a completed leg of some sort, either an A, B, C, or just an A. Either one. Regardless of the matter, where can this lead to if this is B? Because to me, it's very hard to get a clear impulsive move out of this structure. It's very hard to get like a clear 1, 2, 1, 2, whatever. It's very hard. So we're gonna stick more towards the corrective side of things. And since we are doing that, what can this be? This is A, this is B, this is C. Why is that going off? I have no idea where that one's coming from, but just delete it. So with this, we're trying to figure out what could this be. Obviously, this is impulsive because it moved very strongly up. You know, very strongly up. This is pretty impulsive too. It moved very strongly down. These two are now like both kind of like sideways. You know, they're both very sideways. This one too, kind of sideways. Should probably be sideways. That indicates indecision. So we're definitely in an area of consolidation. It's very obvious. I mean, look at the confines of support and resistance. It's very obvious we're consolidating. Even though we're moving up and down in this zone, it's still a consolidation before a breakout, up or down. I mean, yeah, you could consider this a leading diagonal, I guess. One thing it doesn't do, it doesn't wedge very well. So it could be a leading expanding diagonal, which I also don't like, I think. Let's see. I don't really like that. So A, B, C. I like this as that A, B, C, and C. You can A, B, C as well. So if this is 1 and then an ABC coming down, ABC. Okay, this is a pretty massive bullish move. You know, it took us from really low to really high. So if the bigger the impulse, if the bigger the move up and down, the bigger the consolidation will be left and right, or so in time. So the bigger the move in price, the more time in time will it take for it to complete its correction. So we see that this was pretty massive. So this is not going to complete a correction to me. This in time frame will, but obviously this is not a completed correction. You know, 1, 2. Where's the third leg? We're missing one, right? So now we come down for the final leg here, right? So this does work for. So let's see here. It's what? An A. All this is a B. Let's see here. Get some extensions real quick. You want to make sure you can't just be doing shit, saying shit, just because we think it is and see it. Right? Make sure it does. Where's the 0.786? Hit the 0.786, so that passes for this. Yeah, I'm liking this. The reason why I like this here is because we have this, see this hidden bullish divergence here? So you usually get that in a B or wave 2. So, and it came also on the end of A, B, C. And C should give you that divergence as well. So I'm liking this for a primary right now. Hit perfectly in that zone. That's just not, that's probably like a fucking 3.0, right? That's probably 2.618 as well. Let's check this. Wow. So that works really well for what I'm trying to look at in terms of time frame analysis. It's right in the zone where I'm expecting some sort of reaction if this is indeed A and this is all of B. So it didn't react in the time frame you would expect for this. So yeah, I'm really liking this for a count for now. I have my mentor, whatever you want to call him, he also expects gold to perform pretty bullishly in regards to other assets, stocks, whatever. I forgot what his target was on. It was, I think it was in the 1400s, if I'm not mistaken. So if his analysis is correct, and if this analysis is correct, I don't really see it too much as a bullish, like a bullish setup in terms of we're gonna break out and see new highs. Like when I say new highs, I mean like we're gonna break up like that. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think this will put in this ABC like that. It all looks pretty until it's done, right? But this is what I see. I think this is what how I feel it's gonna play. You know. I could have sworn this was hitting right here as a resistance on the top side. Strange, wasn't it? I could have sworn that. Oh, there it is. It's on the daily chart. Only on the daily chart, which is weird. So yeah, I think this is the count for gold. I don't really see. The hardest part for me is this. This is disgusting. But the divergence being here really makes me believe that this is the ending leg of some sort. And now we have to do something else. So I'm looking for at least a 3-wave move. This to me that wouldn't complete a 3-wave move. So to me this is A, all this is B, this is C. So this is my count for now. This until things change. If we dip below here, so if we break this trend line here, where are we at? If we break these trend lines here, especially this one, and dip below here, then obviously we're wrong, okay? But I think gold's gonna perform decently well over the next course of a year, maybe, or two. It's not gonna fucking go for the mountains or anything, but I could see it performing decently well. We just gotta pay attention to the entire global economy to make sure we don't fucking go into a worldwide recession, because like AP said, and it's obvious, recession was officially announced in 07. Here's 07. We had one more like half a year of bullish move, and then we just fucking died, you know. We didn't recover till 09. Oh wait, December 08. So yeah, January 09. So yeah, it's brutal. We gotta pay attention to the global economy, making sure that's okay, and then if that stays decent, I think gold has a chance to break out of this freaking 5-year, 6-year consolidation. Because this is all consolidation. All this is consolidation, you know. It all is. Technically, this is specifically. So, that's what I see for gold. Let's actually do this, actually. DXY. I have no idea why I did that. Good thing about the daily on the dollar, looks like shit. Like really, like looks really bad. All those wicks up there rolling over. So it's looking good for our Bitcoin and Ethereum longs. Alrighty, but anyways, guys, I am pretty much done here. I don't have anything more else to bullshit about. Unless you have anything for me to ramble on about, talk about, I think I'm pretty much done here. Unless you have anything else for me to run through, I think I'm done, and you could just let me know before I get out of here so I can run through something, but I don't think. Why? Oh, shoot. Hold on. I know why, buddy. I probably don't have a stream options. Enable DVR. Okay, now try it. Now try it. Hold on. Just make sure that you're able to stream back. Stream back. Hey, Size Mazzini, or check if you could do it now. I had enable DVR off. So just check it. Bet. Cool. We're good then. Golden. 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 Alright, guys. I don't think I have anything else for us to cover. Go through. I really don't. What I want to possibly get started going is maybe you guys can start throwing me like some other pairings, like some Forex stuff and whatnot, and we can start running through that as well. Alright? But that's for next time, not right now. Next time, alright, playboys, playgirls? Alrighty, you guys. I will upload these charts to our Discord if you're under our Discord. I'll upload these charts, okay? And then, if you're not on my Discord, you could just lay back, relax, and you can catch me on again at, I don't know if I'll go tonight because I kind of did a late session today. So another session 6 hours from now doesn't really make sense. So usually I'll go again at midnight. Look at EA. EA. I will. What? Why EA? I guess I'll look at EA. Electronic Arts. Damn, son. Holy crap. Well, look at this. Check this. Let's go to monthly real quick. We had divergence from here to here. So this divergence probably was true. Okay, we broke below this pivot here, and there was the check. This check here, pivot here. So yeah, this divergence was true, but now we're looking at this one. If this low could hold here, we're good. This is your X point that you're really worried about, though. EA held pretty well during this. Held really well. If EA can get back above 117 and 28 cents, it will clear its highs. And it will make a new high, in my opinion. I'm not sure what the Elliott wave count is. I hate doing Elliott wave counts on these long time things because like you don't get the full chart, so it's hard to. Is this 1, 2, or like is this 1, 2, or is this all of like 4 or what? You know, it's hard. I can tell you right now, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if that's the case, this is probably honestly just a B leg of an ABC. If this is a B leg, you will not get back over the breaking point low, which is here at 103.41. And this will be on the monthly time frame. So this will take all year. This setup will take all year. If this is true or false. Now, if this happens, that'd be really bullish. See how we broke these lows? We didn't do it on a price action. If RSI can swing back in this zone and the price action is swing above there, I'm telling you, it'll fly. But only if that happens. To me, this looks like A, B. It's coming down for C pretty in the future. To me, I think this is gonna put in an A. We're gonna correct more longer than this. So I don't know exactly what it'll form, but we'll do this. Either easy ABC like that, zigzag, or the triangle. A wave could be a fourth wave. Where are you getting wave 4 from? I don't see it. I don't see how that could be a wave 4. Unless you're considering this 1, 2, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This makes all 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To me, this works too well for me not to go with it, like the way it looks. 3.0 extension, and then wave 5 got a 1-to-1 extension of 3 or more. Damn. And another 1.618 extension of 3. That's what I see for EA. Oh yeah, hitting the exact point. So that's what I see right here for EA. Kind of similar, crazy. I think it's gonna put in like a similar move to what Bitcoin's gonna do. Interesting. I was recently told that the stock market's lag of what Bitcoin cryptocurrency does. So cryptocurrency. So my mentor said he knew that crypto was gonna go under once he saw the. I mean, he knew the stocks was gonna go under once he saw cryptocurrency go under. And he knew the stocks were going to bounce down here when cryptocurrency bounced after it did, and it did. Interesting. Alright, you guys. Now I think I'm officially done. Now I think I don't have anything else for you to go over with y'all. So with that, I think I'm going to be done here. Unless you have, like I said, unless you have anything more for me to go through, I think I'm good. I think you're good too. We have a good ideal setup. We know where our stops should be. I'm gonna post these charts to my members, and anybody who else, you just catch me. You can look for me tonight, but I don't think it'll be on tonight. I think I'll definitely be on tomorrow around the same earlier, around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is noon my time. Is when you can expect me to be back on, okay? All right, you guys. It's been a pleasure. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. This is your boy, Satoshi Mother Effin Heavy. Signing the F out. Catch me tomorrow. Or maybe it's again tonight, but for sure tomorrow, okay? Alright, you guys. You guys have a great morning, day, night, wherever the hell you are. Remember to always respect the risk management rules and use that stop loss. It saves you. Telling you, I'll be a millionaire if I use that at the very beginning, but I'm not. Killer didn't. So, just do it. Cheers, y'all. Fuck with y'all, fuck with me. Oop. Good man.